All right, so just not to get like all rushed out and stuff, I'm just gonna do this. This is more for my entry. I might just do like a higher time frame analysis and then lower time frame analysis because obviously you can't just fucking trade on the 1 minute and then act like you're some guy or something. Feel me? Okay, so um let me go on the 15. Actually, I already knew I was in premium levels. I didn't need to drag out a fib or anything. Because look, we were already in premium levels. This was like the dealing range. Yeah, like I said, I like to keep my charts clean. It may not look clean uh, right now, but I also reference other like screens, like the opening range gaps, so 3 days, the new day opening gaps, and the new week opening gaps. And then I just reference those too. I only mark like the key PD arrays. I want to say I don't mark out every fucking gap I see. I don't mark out uh, immediate rebalance, immediate rebalance. Uh, no, that's not. I don't mark out every little thing. Okay, so um, but yeah, this was a range where obviously premium levels being above both 8:30 and midnight. Let me just jump back now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was entering on changing the state of delivery. This places down aggressively, breaks market structure, this short-term low, and that's where I'm entering. Okay, 30 seconds later, knocks me out right at this high, and I was looking at entry right here. You could see entry right there. Stop was at this short-term high. So obviously wanted to see it be respected. Didn't. Looking at first potential profit at 3 to 1 right here at these lows. I was looking at this, but I was like, nah, it might be aggressive. I was looking at these lows, and then ultimately complete fail. I was looking at this low. Equal lows right here. Way too clean. Okay, which it does. Eventually does. I was also thinking of like pyramiding. Just power of like the turtle soup and like the changing the state of delivery, you can enter early, be close to get knocked out early, which is fine, you know. Um, but yeah, something to work on, probably do maybe one contract and then like enter more on a on like a retest, probably. But I just need to do more study on that. I was thinking 3 contracts and then taking one as price was going lower and lower. Yeah, I wanted to get like my full risk in a way. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first trade. Actually, my first trade was here, which I already explained in the other video. Yeah, it was a pre-market trade right at 927. I don't know what. That's why I canceled. I was like, nah, it's not gonna go lower. I could read the candlesticks and I was like willing to go higher, and it would have broke like a real significant low. And yeah. Um, so changing the state of I was entering that. Okay, so it knocks me out right at that swing high. See right there, I knocked out for like $150. Okay. Actually, it was 160. So I was like, okay, damn. No, I was actually kind of pissed, but then I was like, no, we're still bearish. Okay. Um, we're in like premium levels. All this is just manipulation and accumulation of these lows and these lows and this low and that. Okay, so I was like, okay, just gotta zone in, lock in, do your thing. Taking a loss and then looking for an entry, like it fucking slaps you in the fucking face, you feel me? When you just gotta shake it off. I literally just shook it off and just like mm, try to find another entry. And obviously I was gonna do half of my risk. I wasn't gonna do another 2 contracts. Um, I wanted 2 contracts, but I couldn't uh afford the risk. Okay. All right, so idea is this is a 5 minute high. I'll show you 5 minute high right here. Okay, and then we'll get an SMT right after I got knocked out. Okay, and then this high, price was already down here on ES. So I was like, okay, we're extremely bearish. We just took buy stops one time right here. I was going short here, and then another time here. So we took buy stops already 2 times. Okay, it doesn't make sense for uh price to come back and do it again if we're already bearish. Okay, I wanted to see this high get respected. This was the CPI high. Okay, which it does. So now from here, I was like, okay, I'm looking for a change in the state of delivery. Same idea. Same. So I was looking at this up candle. This place is down, which is exactly what I wanted to see. And then throughout this whole movement, there was no fair value gap. First presented fair value gap. There's no fair value gap, and I knew that an opportunity was coming. I could feel it. I was looking. I had placed my limit order here, placed my stop here, and then I was looking at. I was looking at. Actually, I was like looking at this low or high, and then I was looking at these lows. Some new price. I was like being fucking stubborn. Yeah, this was turtle soup. Price doesn't hit it. Okay, so I'm perfectly fine. Okay, but it displaces down, 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 down. Again, leaves the low, and that right there, signature that it does want to be bearish. The only reason it's gonna go up is just to get um just for retracement of this SIBI to like be officially delivered now. It's officially delivered on the buy side. Now it's officially delivered, never has to come back to that level again. Boom, takes it. Okay. So my entry, I saw this all during live. Live is something else. Okay. But I wasn't marking these video rates on my chart. Okay, I already knew what I was seeing. I saw this higher high, saw this um break market structure right here. I don't need to like um, I don't need to like mark everything out. Okay, especially when I already see the gaps, especially in the heat of the moment when these things are moving quick. Can see these wicks. Which percentage per value gap? I should do like allows the first percent fair value gap, which added extra confluence because it wasn't just no random fair value gap. You feel me? First presented. Got unicorn entry. Obviously, I entered right at the low of the breaker just to get because I knew it was going to be really weak. Um, just for like extra confirmation. Enter there. Lower. Stop was at this high above the breaker. Mean threshold. Looking at these lows, right at two two um 2 RR. Okay, get knocked in. Complete fill of the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So I enter, boom, respects consequence quotient. Okay, it rallies down. That's exactly what I want to see, and then boom, take profits. Okay, stay in contempt. Okay, I actually get a better feel. I got it like down here. Just stay in contempt. I mean, like, made back some of my money that I lost on the previous trade right here. Just proof that you do not need to risk more. I actually risked one contract, half of my position size, or the original size, and I was only $28 shy of a break even profit kind of day. Today was still a losing day, but like low numbers I could just get in one trade again. Okay. Yeah, and the reason I was looking at this low and not this low is because I just wanted to get um low hanging fruit. This was a 15-minute low too, and then I could have took profits here, but I just didn't want to overstay my stay. And from there, if you were holding, you obviously saw this candle wick right here. I was thinking of doing two contracts, but then I couldn't afford it. You see this wick right here comes up again. You just imagine seeing it opens, rallies up, and then comes out. You know, seeing that is scary. Obviously, probably knocked out some people because as they were trailing their stops, um, this would have knocked them out. And comes down. Barely comes to take these sell side liquidity pools. Though it comes at 19,580, and we're at 1958.25, so about just a quarter. It's also seeing this consequent encroachment, opening range gap, retraces. There was actually another entry I actually saw. Um, I saw this entry at the fib. What time? Guess I got 9 minutes. Drag the fib. Mm, mm, what was it? What's the entry? What was the entry? Where's the entry? Where's 10? 10 a.m. right here. Silver bullet. Okay. Right here. Why did I know? Okay. Either way, silver bullet could have got entered here, being right at EQ, just right below it, which is fine. You're still above 8:30 a.m. midnight. And you could have took profits around these equal lows. Okay. And then consequent encroachment in the opening range gap. And then ultimately these equal lows. And then have a runner, look at London low, possible draw on liquidity, but also get the complete fill at 11:06. Okay. So overall, happy about my trade, you know. Things to work on. Probably not trade during pre-market, like right minutes before 9:30. Unless like there's very high confirmation that 9 to 9:15 minute range. Um, also don't like not stay in the moment, okay? Like don't get pressurized by like the loss, because that shit really hits you in the fucking face. And yeah, like even if you take a loss, just look for another entry. I was super confident in going bearish, honestly. Uh, it's pretty kind of obvious, you know, about these things happening. It was just a matter of it's a matter of having confidence in myself. Okay. And that's essentially what I did. It was my motto, was turtle soup, SMT. Then I was um looking at changing the state of delivery. Never got it. That's fine. Breaks this was a better entry overall. Breaker with for value gap. Okay. First preventive for value gap. Okay, and that's just what sold me, and that's it. So now everything's gonna go your way, which is fine because these markets are crazy. And you just all it is good risk management, higher time frame premise, okay, and having confidence in yourself. So definitely happy with this one. Just gotta relax, let things happen. Yep. Peace.